So for my video essay, I did "What Does It Take to Be a Hero" by me, and that was the first option. So for the first one, I put braveness. You need to be brave to be a superhero. You have to be very brave enough to stand up for yourself and others. You can't be selfish. And you have to be brave enough to call someone out on their wrongs. Even if it is scary to do sometimes, but you have to be brave enough to do it. You have to be brave enough to do anything, basically. And Miss Marvel, she looks at just so many superheroes like the Avengers and Captain Marvel, and they're all brave heroes. Like Captain Marvel, she fights all these villains that are way bigger. Some of them are stronger than her. She's just really brave. And also Captain Marvel and Captain America is super brave. Um, brave in the movies, in the comics. He stands up for himself and other people and what they believe in and what he believes in. He stands up for his country and the world, and he just is brave enough to do anything. And he confronts if anything is wrong, he'll confront it right away if he has a bad feeling about anything. Next one, I put courage. Courage means to do something that frightens someone, and Kamala did that when she's ready to Captain Marvel in the very beginning. Um, she didn't know what was going on, and she was a Captain Marvel. She didn't freak out, and she like scared the villains or the bad guys, like the robbers at the restaurant. Later on, she scared them when she grew, and their hands got big. She just scared them, and it takes a lot of courage to be a superhero. You gotta have a lot of heart. Next, you have to have a lot of strength. Superheroes need to have strength, but not just super strength. They need to be a strong person, very strong-willed. They need to hold in their fear, not show it, because if villains see that they're afraid, they will use that and also going to take them down and hurt them, and the heroes will lose, and the villains will win. And that's not good, and that's not good for the superhero. And they also need to hide their weakness, so again, if they show their weakness, the villains will use that against them. And you also have to be a good leader and be able to make the right call and make the right decisions. So being a leader is part of being a superhero, even if you're not a leader of a team. You're still trying to be a good leader of yourself or others around you. And Miss Marvel, Kamala was very strong, and she was not afraid when she took her robbers. So she didn't show her fear, which is good. And when she was turning to Captain Marvel in the beginning, she wasn't really afraid, even though it was her first time. It was surprising of how strong she was when she did turn into Captain Marvel. But I think Batman is also a good example because he holds in his spirit very well, and he's a very good leader. Because he leads like Robin, sometimes the Justice League, and the rest of the Bat family. And he always makes the right call and the right decisions. And he doesn't really show his weaknesses, and he doesn't let the villains get under his skin. For counterclaim, they believe superheroes need superpowers, they need some sort of trauma, superheroes need a mentor, or do the mentoring. And Kamala didn't have a mentor early on in the book, and she didn't have any childhood trauma, she's just a high school kid. And I think Ant-Man is a good example. Um, especially Hank Pym. He doesn't have any superpowers, he's just really smart, and he didn't need a mentor. Um, a mentor to become Ant-Man. But in conclusion, being a superhero takes courage, braveness, and strength, and not being afraid. And you don't need superpowers to be a superhero. don't need trauma to be a superhero. And that is the end of my video essay.